Hey there, alopecians. So I am making this video today for you guys. For those of you who are maybe having a tough time adjusting to wig life, because it's kind of weird, like this isn't your real hair, and it can be a little tricky to adjust to wearing something on your head that isn't your own. But it is so much fun, and I'm taking this as an opportunity to expand what I do with my hair normally. Like if I had my normal hair on my head right now, I tell you what, it would be up in a ponytail, just same old every day. Now that I'm bald and I'm wearing wigs, I am not even kidding when I say that I wear a different wig every day. I swear I have like wig ADD or something. I don't know. But I wake up and I'm like, I want to be blonde today. I wear my blonde wig. It's fun. So here are my tips for you guys to help you adjust to wig life. Because it can be a little tricky. So my first tip for you is to buy good quality wigs. The first thing that we did when I shaved my head is went on Amazon and just started experimenting and buying like $20, $30, $40 wigs here and there. And while some of them are decent wigs, and I still have them and I'll still wear them, but they're not my favorite wigs anymore. And I'll tell you why. They are synthetic wigs, and synthetic wigs tend to get tangled really easily, and they get matted easily, and they're itchy. Like synthetic is itchy because it's got like this coating on it, and supposedly you can soak wigs in apple cider vinegar or some sort of vinegar and get this coating off. I've never been able to successfully get this coating off, and no matter what I do, no matter how long I soak the wigs, no matter how long I wash them, they still itch. And so what I have found is that I've found a better line of wigs that are much higher quality. Like this wig right here that I'm wearing. It is a blend. It's like a silk blend, and I believe this one is a silk human hair blend. I could be wrong on that. I'll have to look. But I mean, look at this. I can just run my fingers through this hair, and it feels closer to real hair than synthetic does. And I'm the type of person who I'm fidgety, and I'm always like, messing with my hair. And so I have to have something that at least feels close to real hair. And so this particular line of wigs, every single wig I've gotten from them, they felt amazing on me. They don't itch. They're just really light. But they are not super expensive, because I have seen some astronomically priced wigs out there. I mean, I'm talking in the thousands up to $5,000 for wigs. That's not the case with these wigs. These wigs run anywhere from $100 up to like $170. Not bad at all, considering the quality that you get for these. So I will tell you, if you're going out to buy your first wig, yeah, you can spend $30 on Amazon, but it's going to be worth it to get a style that you really like, and to get spend a little bit more. Like, budget around $100 to $150 for your first wig, because you'll get a better quality wig out of it, and get a human hair or a silk type blend, because it'll be much softer, and it'll feel better on you. So that's my tip for getting wigs. I've learned the hard way. Just spend a little bit more. It's worth it. So my next tip is, when you do get your wigs, play around with them around the house. Just take some time to get used to them. Because if you're bald like me, or if you have had massively thinning hair, then you've kind of adapted in a weird way to being bald or not having very much hair. And so when the first time you put on that wig, it's gonna be a shock, and it's gonna feel like a lot of hair, and it may even feel really fake. You may look at yourself in the mirror and go, whoa, I don't know about that. Or you may put it on and completely fall in love with it and be like, heck yeah, I have hair again. So just take some time to adapt, and just get used to it. Get used to how it feels. Play around with it. Make it your own. For example, when I got this wig, it's got bangs, but when I got this wig, the bangs, because I have a small face, they were all the way down to here. I mean, they were long, and maybe for someone else that would have worked fine, and I probably could have played around with it and done like a swoop thing with them or something. But I just wanted just regular old bangs, and so I just trimmed the bangs. Now, you may not be comfortable doing this, especially if it's your first wig and you're not used to cutting hair. But luckily, I've had bangs before, and my hairstylist, when I went to a hairstylist, she taught me how to trim my bangs. And so I just, twisted the bangs and just picked a spot and just cut through. And so it made it a pretty even cut. I mean, I didn't do too terrible of a job. So you may have to play around with your wigs, make them your own. Use accessories, pin them back, just you could even do braids, or there's actually even some wigs that are 360 wigs, which means that the hairline goes all the way around, and so you can even put those wigs up in a high ponytail. This wig isn't one of them. I could get away with a low ponytail, but a high ponytail wouldn't work with this wig. So just play around with the wigs and make them your own, accessorize, just have fun with them. So for this next tip, I'm going to take this puppy off so that I can show you kind of what's underneath and how to use what's underneath to adjust to wig life. Now, the first thing I'll show you is this wig band right here. This is a silicone wig band, and it's snug. I mean, like real snug. But what this does is it allows me to wear wigs without nylon without nylon wig caps, and it keeps the wigs on snug. So like when I had this wig on, it wasn't going anywhere. I'm talking like it just like grips onto the wig and keeps it nice and snug on your head so it doesn't go anywhere. Now I'll tell you why I personally don't wear nylon wig caps. For some reason, and I'm not sure why, but nylon wig caps give me the worst headaches. I mean, I can wear them for maybe an hour and my head just starts throbbing and I just have to take the wig off. So this wig grip allows me to wear a wig without a wig cap. And there is also these velvet type wig caps, or not wig cap, but it's a wig strap. So what this is it's got velvet on each end here, and you just wrap this around your head and attach it at the bottom, and it's another way to help keep your wig on tight. Now, when I got this, this part right here, it was really long. And so what would happen with it is I would put it on and snap it back there, and I would have this like extra fabric back there, and it would get all bunched up in the wig and really bug me. And so all I did is I just cut it off to the length that I needed, and I was good from there. So if you get something like this and you feel like it doesn't work, just trim it down a little bit. It'll work just fine. And this one is super soft and super comfortable. And so I kind of alternate between this little silicone, which this is what it looks like off of my head. It's really stretchy. It'll stretch to fit basically anyone's head size. Or, I switch back and forth between this one. If I want something that allows my head to breathe a little bit more, I just put it just a little further back than what my natural hairline would be. And then I just wear it like that and put my wig on. So that'll help a lot. The other thing is, if you're going to use a wig cap, get a really soft wig cap, especially if you're bald. There's these right here. These are bamboo wig caps. And so they are really, really soft. Oh my gosh, they're so soft. And they'll feel really good on your skin. They'll be a little cooler than the nylon wig caps. Although, when I wore this thing when I was down in Florida, holy moly. Oh, it was so hot. So that's the bamboo wig caps. Show you what it looks like on. It's pretty snug. And so what you'll want to do is just like push it way back and, throw your wig on top of that. And if your wig has clips, you can slide the clips underneath the wig cap. You'll be good to go. So that's the wig cap. Definitely invest in a bamboo wig cap. It'll be worth it. And by the way, I have links to all of these things down below in the description. They are affiliate links, which means that I will, make a commission off of whatever you buy from those links. And it goes to help my wig addiction, quite honestly, because it's addicting once you get into wigs. You can't stop. So there's that. So the links are down below in the description, so it'll help you be able to find this stuff really easily. So that's that. So my next tip is, when you get your wig, you're going to want to play around with the adjustments. Most wigs come with adjusting straps. So what that looks like is like these right here. So you'll have these little hooks, okay, and they come undone just like that. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's these little loops down here. And all you have to do is just find which loop you want and just slide the hook in there, and that'll adjust your wig. And you can adjust it to however big or small you want it to be, and play around with it, because you may adjust it and it'll feel too tight and too, constricting. You want it to be snug, but you don't want it to be so tight that it's uncomfortable. But you don't want it to be loose either, because if it's too loose, obviously you risk it, falling off. But it can also lead to itching problems. When the wig cap is like moving around on your skin, it'll really start to itch. So you really want to make sure that you have the right adjustment. So just play around with the little straps and adjust it just where you want it to be. And it might be different with each wig. Some wig caps and wig constructions are made for much larger heads, and so I have to adjust those wigs down to like the smallest. And even sometimes those, it's like, man, this feels like kind of loose. So I kind of have to be careful when I'm buying wigs to make sure that I get wigs that are small head friendly. Because I got a small nog in there. So, yeah, that is that. Adjusting. Make sure that your wig is well adjusted. So, those are my tips for you for adjusting to wig life. If you all have any questions, if you need help picking out that perfect first wig, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you because I've been there, done that, and I want to help you guys save money because you don't want to waste a whole bunch of money on cheap wigs experimenting, but you also don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on one first wig, which is what some people are prone to do. You know, you're prone to either go in, you know, either direction. So just kind of find that middle of the road direction and reach out to me if you need any help. I'll be happy to help you, and you can use my affiliate link below to look at all the wigs on the website that I provided below. That's where I've gotten a bunch of my wigs, and they've worked out really well. I haven't had one that I don't like yet. So if you all have any questions or if you have any tips, please leave them below in the comments. I would love to hear what you all have to say. So that's all for now. Have a good day.